What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation. My name is Brian, and today we're going to go ahead and tackle the very next season of The Big Bang Theory. We are in season number 2, episode number 1, and hopefully, you guys are a fan of the show Big Bang Theory. Hopefully, you guys have been enjoying my reaction to the show. If so, please feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Head over to our Patreon, guys, to get some early access videos and show us some support if you guys would like to. If not, as always, it's completely cool. Remember, it's always up to you. Quick recap on what we saw in the last episode, guys. Well, not everything of what we saw, mainly the main thing that I wanted to go over with. And that was the last scene, pretty much, of the last episode of the last season. Um, Leonard finally has the balls to ask Penny to go out with him on a date, not where his friends are supposed to tag along, not where her friends are tagging along. Leonard actually had the balls to ask her, Penny, to go on an actual date. And she agrees to do it. And just before that, this date goes on, that these guys agreed to go on, Leonard kisses Penny for the first time. If you guys remember, Penny was the one kissing Leonard, but either Penny was drunk, or I can't even tell you what the second reason was, to be honest. I don't think she was drunk the second time. I think it was just his birthday. So she kissed him. So there was two different occasions where Penny kissed Leonard, but left us kind of like, well, what does this mean? Is there something gonna happen, or is just you just kissing Leonard, I guess. Um, but this time we actually got to see Leonard kiss Penny first, and it looked like she liked it. And they went off on the date. Obviously, that's how the episode ended in the last season. So we don't know how that date went. Hopefully, it went well. Hopefully, when we see this next episode, we get to hear about the date, or maybe Leonard and Penny be an item. Maybe hopefully they're together. That's what I'm hoping for. But yeah, that was really it. That was the main big thing that I felt like we had to touch up on as far as what we saw in the last episode. But this is a brand new episode, brand new season. I'm super pumped to get into this, and I'm hoping you guys are as well. Hopefully that's why you guys are still sticking around with me with these reactions. Hopefully you guys are, and if so, you guys are truly, truly incredible and amazing. But let's go ahead and check it out, guys. This is the second season of The Big Bang Theory. Let's enjoy it, guys.
So you see, what you're eating is not technically yogurt because it doesn't have enough live acidophilus cultures. It's really just ice milk with carrageenan.
Okay, this is cool. So we're seeing what happened after their date.
Very interesting.
What?
What are you doing?
There's a draft.
This is totally Howard, guys, behind this. This is totally Howard.
Go into, your
Oh, yeah.
I'm almost 1,000% sure that was Howard behind the camera. Oh, there it is. He ain't stupid.
Sheldon, how could you just sit there and let them spy on me?
Like, this fish tastes bad. I'm gonna slow down and spit it out.
Oh no.
You being the fish, stare at them and hyperventilate. Sadly, that's my home run swing.
Look, everything went fine. I didn't even have to refer to my impromptu conversation starters. A woman across the hall is into me.
Let's go to the tape.
I hope so.
Look at her reaction to the goodnight kiss. No change in respiration, pupils undilated, no...
Clearly a bad sign amongst mating humans.
How the fuck would you know this, Sheldon?
Please, you might as well have been two iguana with no dewlap enlargement.
This approaches warp speed.
Oh, I agree with
Take
him.
down that camera.
He was a lot more fun when he had no hope.
Give him time.
Universe was in a hot, dense state that nearly
Oh, I want one of those. Oh!
Hi.
There's no way, you guys, that is real. If that's real, I want one of those so bad.
So colors only. And 4 is still releasing the fabric softener too early in the ward. Why don't you just take your clothes down to the river and beat them with a rock?
Oh.
Sheldon, can I ask you a question?
I would prefer that you not, but I won't go so far as
It's
to
gonna be
forbid
about
it.
Leonard.
All right, I heard yes, so. Okay, here's my question. Has Leonard ever dated...
Well, a few years ago, he did go out with a woman who had a PhD in French literature.
What if Penny doesn't feel like she's...
How is that not a
capable
brainiac.
enough to being with
Well, for one thing, she was French.
Leonard. That'd be interesting. Like, what if she
Well,
doesn't think she's
literature.
smart enough to be with him?
Really get bored with me?
He's really pulled it this.
That depends.
On what?
Do you have a working knowledge of quantum physics?
No.
You speak.
I get it. Leonard has no business being involved with the waitress/actress who felt so insecure that she lied to him about finishing community college.
The loser was community college graduate.
Oh my
There
god.
are a lot of successful people in this country who are community college graduates.
Or who
You're
dropped out.
neither. Wanting to accept the covenant of secret keeping.
Oh no, he's about to
You can't impose
panic.
a secret on an ex post facto basis. Disease research facility.
Oh no. Why are you looking at her like that?
It's a joke. It relies on the homonymic relationship between Tick, the blood-sucking arachnid, and Tick, the involuntary muscular contraction.
He's so stupid. He's so
I
stupid.
made it up myself. When did we become friends?
Oh man, all of last season?
I couldn't become Green Lantern unless I was chosen by the Guardians of Oa. But given enough startup capital and adequate research,
Batman.
sure, I'm Batman. See?
Hi, guys.
Hey.
Hi, Penny.
Hey.
Sure, the manager hasn't posted
Look
the
at
schedule
Sheldon.
yet. How about I let you
He's
know?
like, don't tell me anything. Don't look at me.
Just let me know when you know.
Nor do I have any method of learning such things.
Oh no, Sheldon. He knows.
Mean. Nothing. You seem to be implying an informational back channel between me and Penny where obviously none exists.
No, I didn't.
I
Right.
just think you need to be careful how you phrase things, sir.
He didn't say anything.
What's going on with you?
Well, I might ask you the same question. Why do you insist I barely speak?
Oh no. He's so bad at lying.
What's wrong with your face?
There's no reason to bring my looks into this. Good day, Leonard.
What?
I said good day.
Good day?
And sticky rice. Our soup of the day.
You
is-
must release me from my oath.
Oh no. Where the hell does Sheldon come out of?
Sheldon,
Like, where did
I'm
he come
working.
from?
Why don't you take a minute to protein and conformational space?
Just breathe. Just breathe.
Like a Renaissance triptych. Like a cheap suit.
Oh. Look, why is it so hard?
All right, Sheldon just went ham, guys. He just
Which
went
you did not
nuts.
hear about from me.
Look, just forget I told you about me not graduating from community college, okay?
Forget? You want me to forget? This mind does not forget. I haven't forgotten a single thing since the day my mother stopped breastfeeding me.
Oh no.
It was a drizzly Tuesday.
Okay.
Oh my god, dude, Sheldon, what are you
What do you mean
doing?
you're moving out? Why?
There doesn't have to be a reason.
Yeah, there kind of does.
Not necessarily. This is a classic example of...
That's kind of an overreaction to a little harmless necrophilia.
Not you, Howard. He says he's moving out.
What did you do? Did you change the contrast or brightness settings on the television?
He literally did nothing, you
Oh.
guys.
Did you take a band-aid off in front of him?
He has no idea what he's done.
Oh.
Did you buy generic ketchup, forget to rinse the sink?
Talked Ancho, pronounce the T in often?
Jesus. Did he live with all of these guys at one point?
Did you make fun of trains?
Oh my god.
Where are you gonna live?
Until I find a permanent place, I will stay with friends.
Bye.
They are out of there. Well, Raj didn't make it, guys.
You can't stay with me. I have a teeny tiny apartment.
Excuse me, but isn't hosting guests an aspect of Manushya Yajna, one of the 5 central religious duties or sacrifices of the Hindu householder?
Just turn around and run. Turn around and run.
I hate trains.
Don't be... Is that woman Aishwarya Rai?
Yes, isn't she an amazing actress?
Actually, I'd say she's a poor man's Madhuri Dixit.
How dare you? Aishwarya Rai is a goddess. By comparison, Madhuri Dixit is a leprous prostitute.
sorry, I didn't mean to offend you.
Just talking, Ma!
If you don't settle down right now, I'm not gonna let you have any more sleepovers.
God's sake, Ma, I'm 27 years old! It's not even a school night!
Oh, my favorite of the X-Men in order that would be Wolverine, Cyclops. Oh wait, I forgot Professor X. Professor X, Wolverine, Cyclops.
Dude,
Iceman,
I am
then
throwing the
Storm,
pillow.
Angel, the Beat. Oh wait, Nightcrawler. There he is. There, my old buddy, bud.
If I'm Howard, I'm just throwing the bag and I'm
What's with
closing the
him?
door.
Koothrappali dumped him on me, and he couldn't get to sleep, so I...
Not that secret. The other secret.
I'm Batman!
Damn it, shit. You said Penny told you a secret. What's the secret?
Okay, I'll tell you. But you
Is
can't
he?
tell
I
Len.
did. It's her problem.
I
He's
drank
gonna-
milk that tasted funny.
Leonard's about to smile. He's about to be so happy, you
Penny
guys.
thinks I'm too smart for her. That's ridiculous.
I know. Most of your work is...
I mean, I would have
Okay,
fucked
this
up
time
there
I know
too.
where I went wrong.
Yeah, I would have messed up too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Fight me.
They really still had the camera out there. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is our episode for the new season of The Big Bang Theory, season number 2, episode 1. That was hilarious, man. I thought it was a great episode, man. Right out the gate, I want to say I think it's a solid 8. I thought it was really solid the way we got to see where everybody pretty much is in this next season. So just like I told you guys, in the last in the intro, pretty much explaining what we saw in the last episode. So pretty much, we pick up right where we left off. So if you guys remember in the last season, the last episode, Leonard asks Penny to go out on this date, which is what they do. Just before they go, Leonard kisses Penny, which makes her get a little bit, I don't know, it seemed like she got even more excited to go after that kiss. So after he kisses her, they shoot right down to wherever it is that they go. And then the next season is like we pick up literally right after the date. And to me, it looks like it went very well. I don't know. I mean, to me, it looked very well. They got ice cream. I'm pretty sure they went out and got some dinner, whatever, something nice and sweet. And yeah, so when we start off this episode, like I said, we start off with them coming back from the date. And it was really good. It was cool to see that everything, according to what I've seen so far, looked like it went well. It didn't look very bad at all. Right out the gate, I knew that the person behind the camera here was definitely Howard. And it was. I thought that was hilarious. Way to bring Howard back into the show. Obviously, we know that these guys are off like good friends, best friends. But all last season, guys, to me, Howard was like the creeper. You know what I mean? He felt very much like a creep, and that was a very Howard move, in my opinion, to put the camera there to spy on Leonard and Penny. I just knew it. I just knew it. So yeah, so this whole episode, right, is quite simple. So they go out on this date, and Leonard feels deep down inside like he feels good. He felt like the date went very well. So he wants to go ahead and go out on another date with Penny. But he doesn't know, I won't even say no necessarily. His friends Raj and Howard, again with that whole camera thing that Howard put up there, was kind of listening and pretty much listened to the conversation that Penny and Howard was that Leonard and Penny was having. And I guess the way her tone looked, the way she was giving her face expressions and all these other things, she just, I guess, according to them, she just didn't look into wanting to go out on another date with Leonard. So they asked Leonard and they were like, hey, did you ask her to go out on another date, even though you're saying you want to go out with her again? He said, no, actually, I didn't ask her. So he eventually goes ahead, to ask her to see what she would think. But she kind of was avoiding him this whole time. We'll get to that part. So I thought it was interesting to see how throughout the whole last season, we had Leonard feeling like he was not good enough for Penny. Throughout the whole season last season, I felt like we thought I felt like he thought he was never good enough, whether it was the looks, whether if he was the type of guy that she was looking to and things like that. And in this episode, we kind of had the roles switch a little bit. And what I mean by that is after their date, Penny doesn't, I don't believe, feel like she's smart enough to be with Leonard, which is cool to see because, again, the whole last season was Leonard feeling the same way towards Penny in a sense. Um, and now it's kind of like the roles reversed a little bit. So she speaks to Sheldon here, asking him some questions. Just asking him and telling Sheldon the truth as far as she didn't graduate from community college. I don't think that matters. Who cares, to be honest, whether you go to college or don't go to college? I mean, if you want to go to college and do your thing in college, feel free. If you don't, I say the same thing. Feel free. I feel like it shouldn't matter. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, she just doesn't feel like she's smart enough. And I thought it was a very interesting take on how they would write her into, you know, into this new upcoming season feeling like that. You know what I mean? Because again, Penny in all last season, I felt like, um, I don't know, to be honest. I just didn't think that she would ever have this kind of worry. Like, to be honest, like the way she's feeling about Leonard at this moment, like I didn't ever expect to see her feel like this or think like this. Sheldon in this episode, guys, was incredible. I thought he was hilarious. Uh, being funny as always, man. Being super funny as always. Like for example, Penny tells him the secret of her not graduating. Then Sheldon goes out of nowhere and was like, "Oh man, you should have told me this. That you were gonna tell me a secret, so that way I could at least put myself in a situation where if I want to know about it, then you could have told me. But if I don't want to, I would have told you." She kind of just told him the secret, which gives Sheldon this whole like. I feel like he has this thing inside where he can't keep secrets. He has to tell the truth. If someone tells him something, I feel like he feels that he needs to say it. Which he eventually ends up moving out the house. Just because he felt like he couldn't tell Leonard the secret that Penny told him not to tell. This here, guys, this like blue thingy on the floor here or on the table. I'm not even sure what this thing is, but if this is a legit thing where you could fold your clothes, socks, whatever it is, that thing is awesome. If any of you guys in the comments below know what that thing is called, please feel free to let me know because I think that's a pretty cool idea. I never knew we had like a little folder thing like that. That's cool. Not saying I can't fold my clothes, but that looks badass to me. That I don't know if it was just created for the show or what, but that's hilarious. I think that's cool. Um, so yeah, so again, the whole thing with Leonard, um, Penny telling Sheldon not to tell Leonard her secret makes Sheldon want to move out, which he ends up moving out, which I think was a little over the top. I don't think Sheldon needed to move out. Um, but that's just how he is. He has to tell the truth, I guess, or he has to tell Leonard without it messing with him inside, I guess. I don't know. Really cool fact, guys. It's cool to see that they still have this Batman little thing here. If you guys remember in the last season, I'm pretty sure it was Leonard or maybe Sheldon. One of the two, I believe, bought this item, and it's cool to see that they still have that here in season 2. It's cool to see. Nothing major. I just wanted to point that out. I thought that was pretty cool. Um, and yeah, and I thought it was funny to see Sheldon go with Raj. Raj was just not having it with Sheldon and his smart mouth, I guess. He brings him over to Howard, which Howard, it was hilarious as well. I mean, Howard, every time he's on the screen, I think it's funny, man. I think he's always funny. He ends up giving Sheldon milk with some Valium in it, which kind of is like drug. It kind of got him drugged up a bit to where he finally caved in and goes back and tells Leonard the truth about Penny, which Sheldon, which Leonard, I'm sorry, which Leonard now sees the real reason why she's been avoiding, and he thought he had a solution, but I think he may have fucked his chances up, and I hope not. Damn it, but it sounds like he may have, guys. Um, but yeah, that was a great episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys tuned in if you guys are from the last season, I'm hoping to see you guys here tuned in here with me. Also watching this new season. We're gonna go ahead and finish all these seasons out together, man. Whether you guys are here with me to the beginning or not, just want to say I thank you guys for tagging along, uh, coming with me on this journey of watching this show. I really like what I'm seeing from the show so far. I think it's funny. I think it's hilarious, and I'm pretty sure that's why you guys do come every single time to watch. Also, it's because it's funny, man. It's funny. It's hilarious. It's a good show. I think so far it's a good time, and what a way to start off the new season. That's all we have for today, guys. I will catch you guys on the next episode of The Big Bang Theory. Peace out, everyone.